The Golden Heart, the story of Uthman ibn Affan. In the bustling streets of Mecca, where merchants haggled over spices and pilgrims circled the Kaaba, a golden-hearted boy named Uthman was born. His father, Affan, was one of the richest traders in the city, and his mother, Arwa, came from a noble family. But unlike other wealthy children, young Uthman never showed arrogance. He was humble, honest, and kind, even to the poorest servants in his home. A seeker of truth. As Uthman grew older, he became troubled by the corruption around him. The rich oppressed the poor, tribes fought over petty disputes, and people worshipped stone idols that could neither hear nor help them. Deep in his heart, he longed for something greater. Then, one day, his dear friend Abu Bakr told him about a man named Muhammad, who claimed to be a prophet of God. Uthman listened carefully, his heart pounding. When he finally met the prophet, peace be upon him, and heard the words of the Quran, tears streamed down his face. "This is the truth," he whispered. Without hesitation, he declared his faith in Islam, the price of faith. His family was furious. His uncle, Al-Hakam, screamed at him, "Have you abandoned the gods of your ancestors?" His business partners turned against him, and people mocked him in the streets. But Uthman remained patient, saying, "If they take my wealth, Allah will replace it. If they turn away from me, Allah is with me." The Prophet, peace be upon him, was so moved by Uthman's faith that he gave him the hand of his beloved daughter, Ruqayyah, in marriage. Their home became a sanctuary of faith, filled with prayer and Quran. A dangerous journey for Islam. When the persecution in Mecca became unbearable, the Muslims were ordered to flee to Abyssinia, Ethiopia. Uthman and Ruqayyah were among the first to leave. The journey was treacherous. Bandits lurked in the deserts, and the Quraysh sent men to capture them. But Uthman protected his wife and fellow Muslims, guiding them safely to the Christian king Negus, who granted them refuge. Years later, when they returned to Mecca, they found the persecution even worse. So once again, they left everything behind: their home, their wealth, their family, and migrated to Medina. The generous soul. In Medina, Uthman's generosity became legendary. When the Muslims struggled to find water, he bought a well from a greedy merchant and declared it free for all. When the Prophet, peace be upon him, called for donations to prepare for battle, Uthman came forward with 950 camels, 50 horses, and 1,000 gold coins. A fortune that left everyone speechless. The Prophet, peace be upon him, smiled and said, "Whatever Uthman does after this day, Allah has forgiven him." The Caliph who united the Quran. After the deaths of Abu Bakr and Umar, the Muslims chose Uthman as their leader. Though he was now the ruler of a vast empire, he remained humble, mending his own shoes, weeping in prayer, and treating even the poorest with kindness. His greatest achievement? Preserving the Quran. As Islam spread, people began reciting the Quran differently. Fearing division, Uthman gathered the best scribes, compiled one perfect copy, and sent it to every corner of the Muslim world. To this day, every Quran we read is the same because of his devotion, the ultimate sacrifice. But not everyone appreciated his kindness. A group of rebels, blinded by greed and lies, surrounded his home, demanding he step down. His family and friends begged him to fight back, but Uthman refused. "I will not be the first leader to spill Muslim blood," he said. For days, they cut off his water and food. Still, he remained patient. Then, one fateful day, as he sat reciting the Quran, the rebels stormed in. His wife, Naila, threw herself in front of him, but they pushed her aside. With the Quran in his lap, Uthman looked at his killers calmly and whispered, "Allah is my protector." Then, as he read the verse, "So Allah will suffice for you against them," Quran 2:137, they struck him down. His blood spilled over the holy pages. A legacy that never fades. The Prophet, peace be upon him, had once told him, "O Uthman, Allah will give you a garment of honor. If people try to remove it, do not take it off until you meet me in paradise." Uthman kept that garment of patience until his last breath. Today, when we read the Quran, when we drink from wells built on charity, when we face hardships with patience, we remember Uthman ibn Affan, the man who loved Allah more than wealth, more than power, more than life itself. His story teaches us that true greatness lies not in what we own, but in what we give, not in how long we live, but in how well we serve,